Alright, Nah has brought me to a second pagoda for today. I love these like thatched roofs, bamboo. There's the parking area. They got all kinds of teas, drinks. This is like a tea, coffee shop here. Yep, this doesn't have like the... We just left one with a nice koi pond. But this one has... this one has like tiny, really tiny fish. The other one, the other pagoda was like 6 foot deep. Oh, here's the little tea shop. Got the kitchen in there. Whee! This is usually you just go in and take tea. At pagodas, they just have places where you can, libraries, place where you can sit and have some tea. But if you want cold teas and stuff, right here. And then if you want to buy birds, they sell birds.
Used for pillow.
Yeah.
You see fruit.
Come on.
You see fruit.
Okay.
They make for pillow.
So what she's showing is, I can't. Okay, right there. It's fruit. She's saying.
See honey.
Ooh. So I watch a honeybee, a guy that goes up, climbs those trees right there. So that's honey. That is a cone, honeycomb. So if you get smoke and get those bees off, it's just wax honeycomb filled with dripping with honey. And she says the fruit right there is used to make pillows. That's just so awesome because I have yet to see one of these beehives. I've seen a guy, I'll follow him on Facebook, and he'll take the smoke and get it off, and it's just pure, he just takes a knife and just slices it right off, and it's just wax cone with the honey in it. Wow. That's the first time I've seen his videos, but that is the first time I've seen the actual, I've seen hornet's nest, the ball in the tree and all that, but that's the first time I've seen the cone built and just dangling off the branch. And it's just wax. I've watched him. He just easily slices through it, just dripping with honey. All he does is take the smoke, get it off. He doesn't even wear, like my uncle, Jackie D4, he lives in Fort Valley, Georgia now. He's a bee farmer, or whatever you call it, but his honey is just awesome. He sent me a jar one time, but man, I would love to try some of that honey from that nest up there. I'm just glad I seen one. This is for service. When you're not service, we just use it.
After everybody read, put the book so there, and then they have lunch, and then they read here. Okay.
And once again, it's Pagoda. No, it's a great physician. If you've ever read his like Carl Rogers psychology book, it's like almost identical to it. And then we'll go to the teachings. The second about like the teachings of Buddha. that his teachings are true and correct,
Yeah,
that if you
big
follow them, it will
revelation.
help you reach enlightenment, or it just helps you clear your mind. It's a lot of meditation, not worshiping a deity or anything.
Let me see.
Okay. It's still recording. And then the third would be to the followers, Buddha, the enlightened ones, and the followers. No, I will never reach total enlightenment.
That's
I have a foul mouth and a lot of other problems.
when human die, they fire
Urns.
and then that burn,
Urns.
and then they
Yeah.
put bones.
Put their
in
ashes
that
in here.
box.
Yeah, urns.
Yeah, that's box.
Yeah, this is like the urns for your loved one's ashes. So they're in there for services. And it will help for the things. Got gardens back there. You can go up there, I'll stay right here. She's now I can go through these biggest pagodas, top to bottom, and she could tell me about every last thing in the pagoda. I don't know what those are. It was a horse, we had to rub it. It's like it's not a real horse, just a figure of a horse. And yes. And then she was able to tell me everything. There's pictures of people throughout each level, and she's able to explain who every last one of them are. Yeah, I mean, they're going back hundreds of years.
This I want to see this year how am I about future.
Okay.
About future. So that I will
Yep.
I ask Monk and
Okay.
Buddha.
Now, if you don't understand, she'll let me see. Reach palms, face, lines in the face, to read palms. Now, she's getting her, like horoscope. This would be like getting a horoscope. I don't know how to read it, how she understands it. I just let her do her thing.
25.
Okay, 25. I don't know, this is the first time I've seen this.
Here.
Oh, that's what it was. Man, check that offering out. That's the best offering I've ever seen.
Explain for that.
Oh,
number.
so 25 came out.
25.
So 25. I've never seen this before. Okay, this is a first. Okay, now you're gonna read it off?
They explain for me.
Okay.
My number.
For those of you that can read Vietnamese, that's our horoscope. What's it say? Is it a good future?
They say this year slow, yeah, slow,
Slow lucky?
slow, looking, slow. Money nè, slow nè,
Okay.
slow.
Well, it seems to be a good horoscope. Seems to be accurate. Okay, this is a cemetery. I know these places. It looks kind of like the ones in Puerto Rico. The cemeteries there look the same, or at least the one by the towers where I stayed. Okay, now you see the swastika? Yeah, people associate it with Nazis. You're gonna see it a lot in the pagodas. And it really means like peace and tranquility or something like that. It's almost like the yin yang. It's been around 600 years, that swastika, and it's been in Buddhism for, I think they dated it back at least 600 years, but all it took was Germany using it in the 1940s as a symbol of the Nazi regime. It kind of just, everybody links it to that every time they see it. It has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with Germany, nothing to do with Nazism. It's actually just means like something like peace and tranquility. Okay, I gotta put it down for a sec, get my shoes back on. But don't try telling people that. They just hate Buddhism. They're going to see hate and everything you see in the pagoda. Like back in the States, Christians always want to say, like, when I start getting into Buddhism, like, oh, you're worshiping false idols. Well, no, we don't even worship a deity at all. In Christianity, you're worshiping a deity. But here in Buddhism, no, you don't worship a deity. It's about getting your mind right, meditating, stuff like that. At least under Thai Buddhism, because I got a book from Thailand. It's on Thai Buddhism. No, we're not worshiping a deity at all. But yeah, I'll be accused of it because just other religions, some religions just don't like Buddhism. Like Christianity usually has objections to other religions. Christians are usually the biggest one I'm going to have a problem with. They don't understand Buddhism or any other religion. They don't understand Islam. They don't care to understand, because in Christianity you're told, accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior or go straight to hell. Well, that's only one of 139 different religions recognized by the federal government as legitimate religions, but it doesn't matter. Christians try to force their beliefs on everybody. We only ran into one over here out of Pagoda. Yeah, she tried to. Yeah, usually it's Buddhists and Muslims over here, and they all get along. If you run into a Christian over here, I hate to bust on the Christians, but they always create problems. They just can't stand any of this. It's got to be Jesus or nothing. Jesus or bust. There's more of what they make the pillows out of. Let me see if I can see some beehives. At least got a butterfly, folks. If I can get a good viewfinder. Where'd it go? There he goes. It's got all these beautiful flowers and everything. I don't know if I've seen any hummingbirds. Lots of birds. Ooh, there's that. She calls it jackfruit. I think it's durian, ain't it? She calls it jackfruit. Those are two different fruits. But at pagodas, they'll have these fruit gardens, and they actually pick this, and it'll be a part of their diet. And some of these pagodas, and that's banana tree. Got some more fruit right there. But some of these pagodas will have a huge garden. It's like they do farming at the pagoda because they got so much. They've got a lot of property. So far we've been to 2 pagodas a day, and these are kind of small. Mind if I record, man? Not get our face. Let me get the incense going. And then they'll come and they'll bring them and burn the incense. And it smells very, very good. This is the bigger pond. The other ones have had small applications. And you can see they're reading, and they've got another library over here. Oh, she took the incense over here. That's okay. And you see they'll hold it when they bow. Oh, she's calling me. I just gotta stay off that with my tennis shoes. Oh, I got them. Yes. Oh, yeah, the waterfalls over here. Keeping the water fresh for the toys. Yep. Yep. The natural ivory and stuff just growing up the sides of these. They just let a lot of it grow now. But one of my favorites I got a year ago when I was here is a big, huge gargoyle, like in the movie, was it Ghostbusters? The gargoyle, and but they've got them, and pigeons live in the mouth of these things, and pigeons are always hanging out in there.
They buy birds,
yep.
And then they give Pagoda, and then they
release. Okay, that's what I was saying. I was saying if I bought those birds, I'd end up releasing them. That's exactly what they do. They take them before to the Pagoda over here, through their boughs, and then release them. Okay, that's it. We're about to head out. We're back over at the parking area, and that's it for today. That's 2 pagodas in a day, and I think we're heading home. Bye.